People in the Old Testament were saved just like you and I are saved. They were saved by the death of Jesus on the cross for their sins. Jesus was the only one who could pay the sin penalty. You say, well, wait a minute. They lived before Jesus. How could Jesus' death save them if they lived before Jesus? Have you ever wondered about that? Well, it's easy. They were saved on credit. Now, you understand the concept of credit. Maybe some of you all too well, you understand the concept of credit. You know, it's an amazing thing when you think about it. You can go to Home Depot or you can go to Sears and you can buy a washing machine. And the funny thing is, you don't have to pay $1 for it. All you have to do is take out this little worthless piece of plastic, hand it to the clerk, and guess what? You can walk out with that washing machine without paying $1. It's yours for free until the bill comes due 30 days later. Then it has to be paid for, doesn't it? Now, it was the same way with the Old Testament saints. They didn't have any plastic credit cards, but what they did have was faith. Genesis 15:6 says, Abraham believed in the Lord, and God reckoned, literally accounted it to him as righteousness. Abraham, as well as all the Old Testament saints, believed whatever God revealed to them, and their little bit of faith in and of itself was just as worthless as a plastic credit card. Faith can't save us. It can't save you. It can't save me. We can only be saved by the blood of Christ. But their exercise of their little amount of faith and believing whatever God told them allowed them to be saved on credit. And the bill for their sins, just like the bill for our sins, came due, well, not 30 days later, 2,000 years later. It came due on Mount Calvary. And Jesus paid that debt for all of us. And that's why some of his final words on the cross were, it is finished. Literally, te telestai, paid in full. That's how the Old Testament saints were saved, the same way you and I are saved, by the blood, the forgiveness of Jesus Christ.